Hi guys, this is Sharon and I renamed my YouTube channel Sharon's Place. I haven't been on YouTube for quite a while. I'm not sure exactly how long, year and a half. I haven't made any new videos. And the reason is that I have had some health issues. I was trying to recuperate from all of that, and I have, or so it seems, and I feel a lot better. Now, to get on to what we're doing now. I want to get back into my YouTube videos, and today I've got you in my utility room for a reason. I've always, for years, made my own homemade laundry soap. And I use superwashing soda, Milton borax, I use Fel's naphtha soap, and water. And that's basically all I use. And from time to time, I have used essence oils to give it a little bit of a different smell. Well, I decided it was about time that I make some because I had been without and buying detergent for over a year now, and I liked using my own homemade detergent, so I thought I'd make some. Well, guess what? Up in my cabinet, I had a box of superwashing soda and one of borax. I can show you that. Right here, I want to show you what happened to it. During that time, can you see the seam is broken there? And this is hard as a rock. I didn't realize how hard it was. The inside, when I first poured some off, it wasn't quite so hard, and I had already gotten into making my soap. I had grated my Fel's naphtha, and I was melting it on the stove in some water. And you can see it spilling. I'm going to have to get it out of there and do something with it. And this was my borax, which was still in good condition. And this stuff has been in there for about 2 years. And I had gone to Walmart and bought a new bar of Fel's naphtha. I got a couple bars while I was at them. And I wanted to compare it. Hold on just a second, and I'll compare it to an old bar. If I can find it. Yes. I had an old bar of Fel's naphtha. They look somewhat differently. I used one bar of the Fel's naphtha, the new bars that I bought, and I grated it up. I have a grater that cranks, and I really like it. It's an old grater. And I grated it up really fine, started it melting on the stove in a steel pot. And usually I use glass, so I don't know if that had something to do with what happened or not, but that's one thing. The second thing was my superwashing soda was caked up, has swelled a little bit or something in the box, so that's number 2. My borax was okay, but I wasn't sure if that was, if it was still old maybe and not any good. But then I decided I was going to put lavender essence oil in it, so I poured a couple of ounces of, maybe about 5 ounces of lavender essence oil into my mix when it was done. Something happened. The Fel's naphtha was a fresh bar, and even when I was melting it and it started to cool just a little bit, it started trying to gel. I got my bucket out, put the Fel's naphtha in my bucket with the water, put more hot water in there, I think it was about a gallon, and I poured 1 cup of the washing soda in there that I managed to get out of that box. And I stirred, and I put half a cup of the Milton borax in there and stirred. When it was all dissolved, I noticed it seemed like it was already trying to gel up just a little bit, and it had a little bit of a yellow color from the Fel's naphtha soap. It smelled pretty strong. Well, I decided to put my essence oil in there, but I filled my bucket about to 4-gallon level, and this should have made 10 gallons of laundry detergent. Anyway, I poured my essence oil in there and the liquid turned white. And I thought, well, that's okay. And I kept looking at it a few times as it was cooling down during the night, or during the early part of the night, and then I went to bed. And I thought it was going to gel. The next morning I got up and I started. It was not gelled. It is a liquid. It's very watery. I touched it with my hands and felt of it, and it was very slippery. Almost like bath water with a lot of bubble bath in it. I just don't know what happened. I'm going to get a cup of it out. It's in a 5-gallon bucket right here in front of my washer. See how white it is and how watery? I have never, and this is it's double strength, so it has to be weakened down with equal amount of water. I don't know what happened. I've never had this happen before. And I have made this quite a while. The one thing that is a slight possibility is there was a little difference in the felt naphtha. It wasn't quite as yellow as the older type bars were. Had a little bit of a different wrapping in it, and I saw where it said it was by Purex up here. And I don't remember that being, I don't think that's on the other wrapper. I read somewhere that the petroleum product had been taken out of it. Now, I don't know that. I have no idea. But I do know that something happened to my homemade laundry soap. I am trying it anyway. I've got my washer going with some old, very dirty towels and things that we use to mop stuff up and all that. Just a very small load. It's a high efficiency washer. And I'm going to wash it right now. It is looking okay. I mean, it's sudsing a little bit, but not much. But it doesn't usually suds much. But it felt okay, except that it's watery. And the color was off. Now, if any of you out there have any idea as to what happened, what I did wrong, or what your thoughts about it are, I'd appreciate if you'd leave me a comment down below, and I'll get back to your comments as soon as I can. And I apologize for having you in my utility room and for this kind of a video starting off, but I'm going to try to make a couple of videos a week and get them posted up on my channel. Just simply because I want to do a few laundry detergent videos and homemade soap videos and some of my other types, cooking and recipes. Like I said, I apologize for having been off the channel for so long, and appreciate those of you that have been watching my videos that are posted. And I know I enjoy watching videos. I don't care how old they are, if they're on a subject that I'm interested in or trying to learn something about. But anyway, post me a comment down there. Like I said, I'd open my washer right now and show you, but it's the lid is locked. The red light on it means that, if you can see it, means that the lid is locked. But filled this jug half full of my detergent, and put water the rest of the way in it, and I used a half cup. So we'll see if that's going to work or not, or how well it works. I think it'll work though, because it feels very slippery and soapy. It feels like dishwater that's very slippery and soapy. So I think it'll work if it rinses out well. Now that's something else. I don't use fabric softener in my washer. I put a couple tablespoons of vinegar in my fabric softener, place in there, and a little bit of water, and you would be amazed how soft your clothes get using vinegar. And there's no residual odor from the vinegar in your clothes. It's really wonderful. I haven't been doing that a long time, but I'd heard of it a long time ago, and I started doing it again because my husband is so sensitive to scents. That's why the odors in clothes, he just gets rashes and stuff. So I try to use unscented laundry detergents and no fabric softener on his stuff. But the one thing about the vinegar is it's a softener. It softens the clothes, but I don't think it stops static electricity. I might find out this winter because I intend to keep using it. Anyway, keep up with my channel and post me some comments. I'd appreciate it, and I'll get you another video out as soon as I can. Hope I can find something interesting. If there's something you'd like me to make a short video on, I am trying to make small short videos. So if there's something you'd like me to post about or something you'd like me to make or do, post it in the comments and I'll see what I can do. Thank you, and bye-bye. Well, y'all, this is about 2-3 weeks later after I made my homemade detergent. And I told you in the earlier part of the video that I wondered if my washing soda was no good because it didn't gel and it was watery. I never had that to happen before. But guess what? I'm going to show you something, or try to. I came back today and look. See? It is gelled. I've stirred it a little bit so it's not as firm as it could be, but it did gel, and I wasn't sure with the problems I was having that it would clean or work because of it being watery, but it does, works fine. So anyway, shows you that maybe sometimes you just gotta wait on things. Thank you for watching, and if you don't mind, give me a thumbs up. I'm going to try today to do another short video on some sweet potatoes my husband's grown. You won't believe it. You won't believe it. Anyway, keep a watch out for it. Thank y'all, and bye.